Hello, and thank you for tuning into this video. My name's Amanda. I'm a working mom, wife, and graduate student here in the University of Nevada at Reno. I created my blog, Sustainable Weight Loss for Busy People, in order to bring some sanity into the weight loss space and to just help people who've struggled just as much as I have in the past. I have been overweight since I was a young child, about 8 years old, and I've gained and re-lost weight multiple times. So it's been very difficult to find something that's worked over the years. In 2012, I actually had a very high-risk pregnancy, and one of the twins that I was pregnant with at the time was diagnosed with growth restriction. And what that is essentially they're being starved in the womb. The only real medical treatment I could really do was just resort to a high-calorie diet. And so luckily everything worked out fine. The twins are thriving. They're doing great today, but after that pregnancy, I wasn't thriving. I was very stressed and experiencing postpartum depression. I was also dealing with the effects of this high-calorie diet that I had become accustomed to, and I ballooned to 305 pounds. And it was really difficult to deal with mentally and physically at the time. In 2013, I started what I realized in retrospect was a very punishing diet and exercise regime. And I did that for a whole year and I lost 96 pounds. But by the time 2017 rolled around, I had gained most of that back. After a couple years in 2019, I decided that I had to change. I had to do everything differently. I had to change my mindset because all of the goals I had weren't going to work if I was obese. I knew that I wanted to travel. I wanted to feel comfortable in my own skin. I wanted to be there for my kids mentally and emotionally. Since the summer of 2019, I've lost 60 pounds just by making slow, sustainable changes to my lifestyle. Instead of spending 1 to 2 hours in the gym working out, I took my kids for a walk every day. Instead of, eating really restrictive diets that just were, killing my soul and didn't allow for even the most occasional indulgence, I did a diet that I could sustain over the long term at a very modest calorie deficit. I tailored my approach to my own lifestyle, and I made changes as necessary to ensure that I could continue making progress as I went. I also built contingencies into my plan, so when life happens, I could find different ways to try to defend against that. I had meals that were just plain convenient, maybe not the healthiest, but something that could keep me on track and get me through the day. I just tried to make my lifestyle as easy as possible so that I could keep up the changes instead of just making drastic changes that would be unraveled instantly. We all have challenges that make weight loss almost impossible. We all have health issues that we have to address every day. We have families to take care of. If we can't tailor our approach to our life, it's just not going to work and it's not going to be sustainable. So if you failed to lose weight in the past, it's not your fault and it's never too late to make permanent change. You'd be surprised at how much progress you can make just by making tiny changes day by day that can help get you to reach your goals. At the end of the day, your habits either build your health up or destroy it. So during this past winter, I volunteered in the hospital to help treat COVID positive patients. And it was such a humbling and rewarding experience, but it was also very eye-opening because most of the patients were obese and some of them, it even took 2 or 3 people to move. And you just feel this sense of grief because you feel like that is something that's completely preventable. We can't control if there's a pandemic, but what we can control is how healthy we are so that when challenges arise, when the unexpected arise, that we can handle it. We need to wake up as a society and start to take our health seriously, and we need to start now. It's okay to make false starts. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to learn as you go, but it's not okay to sit still and do nothing at all. Because at the end of the day, doing nothing can probably cost you everything, and it's not worth it. My blog offers research-based strategies to help everyday people lose weight in a sustainable way. I've created a new series called Everyday Heroes where I profile everyday people in different stages of their weight loss journeys. So far, my blog has reached 7 different countries and has received dozens of views. Feel free to check out my previous blog posts, my Facebook group for sustainable weight loss solutions, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't hesitate to reach out to me directly if you have any questions or if you need any one-on-one advice free of charge. Please like, comment, and share this video with people you care about. And remember, always be kind to yourself and keep moving forward.